Hey, I'm Sergio.
And I'm Lisa.
And we're gonna take a couple of minutes to talk to you about how Marriage Retreat helped our marriage. Back in 2014 was the first time we went to Marriage Retreat, and I was in a dark place, didn't have the good relationship with God that I have now. And we had an argument that day, and I was refusing to go.
He wasn't going to go at all. He actually told me that he wanted to leave. He wanted a divorce. That's what he told me that day. And I told him, you can stay here and you can want a divorce, but I'm going, I'm fighting.
And she was willing to go and fight for our marriage, so I was like, you're gonna go by yourself? And she says, yeah, I'll go and learn what I need to learn to fight for our marriage. And I told her, fine, I'll go with you, but you better pray that your God helps you, because this is the last straw.
So I did. The whole entire car ride, Sergio stayed quiet, but not the normal Sergio quiet. I mean, like the eerie, scary kind of quiet. And I prayed, but I prayed prayers like, Lord, change him. Lord, change his heart. Lord, let something happen to change his life. And we got about 20 minutes away from Marriage Retreat when I heard God say, you think I'm encouraging you to go because he needs change or because you need change? And as soon as I heard that, I said, oh boy. And I felt the atmosphere just shift in the car. And I started changing my prayer to, Lord, just soften my heart. Let me learn how to love him.
And with Marriage Retreat, go with it. I went with an open heart to not how my wife could change, but how I could change and how we could change ourselves and help better our marriage for each other.
And before we got out of that car that day, I looked at him and I said, Sergio, I love you and I don't want us to get a divorce. And I'm here today to learn how I can better learn to love you. And I felt his heart soften instantly. Now, we walked in there and he still wasn't prepared for everything, but we softened and we really learned how to love. I mean, God used Marriage Retreat as a tool to save our marriage. And it was a phenomenal tool. We learned 1 Corinthians 13 love. We learned that we're just two selfish people that just needed to learn to love one each other and just forgive and move forward. And that's what we learned that weekend. And
with all those tools that we learned, we were able to bring that back home and use it in our marriage. And once you start showing each other love and respect and treating each other with kindness, I mean, how can you just can't hate that. You can't hate your spouse. You pour love, you can receive love.
And so whether your marriage was like ours and in a really dark place, or whether you think your marriage is absolutely great, you could impact somebody. So come to Marriage Retreat. You're gonna love it.